Hey, Ichiban. Do you use coconut oil?
I wouldn't know where to start.
Oh, well, that shop over there has the best stuff. Makes your skin silky smooth. You should give it a try while you're still here. It's like magic.
Not sure an old guy like me needs to worry about silky smooth skin at this point.
No way. Taking care of yourself is always important. A well-kept man is attractive.
No kid. Guess having softer skin would be nice.
Yep. Better than going soft in the head. Oh, I should buy some local honey. Honey's a pretty popular souvenir from Hawaii, if you didn't know.
Huh. Is it really all that different from the stuff you can get in Japan?
Yeah. The flavor really varies depending on which flower the bees collect nectar from. For instance, macadamia honey has a slight bitterness to it. It's delish.
Huh. Who'd have guessed? I always thought macadamias were only good for dousing in chocolate.
Somehow I knew you'd say that. Hearing the radio in a foreign country really hits different, huh? Same goes for reading the local newspaper.
True. Doing the local thing can make you feel like you're a long way from home. Of course, it is fun to browse around and let yourself get lost.
Totally. See, you get me.
Not to mention getting into fights. Local punks always hit different, too.
Not sure I can relate, but okay.
For some reason, I always thought these islands had cactuses. Guess not, huh?
Actually, I just saw a big one not far from here. By the way, did you know that cactuses have an IQ of 3?
IQ measures your brain power, right? Does that mean cactuses can think?
Well, it's not like researchers can test them, so it's not exactly scientific. But it is said they can talk to each other. So they're a bit savvier than most plants.
That's mind-blowing. Wait a sec. Chichan, we can't let him hear us.
Okay. Why?
Performers are next level. Gives the circus a run for its money.
Right? Their skills are insane. The other day, I saw this one guy juggle 5 knives.
Jeez. One little mistake and it's game over for you. Forever. Can you do any tricks like that?
Nothing remotely close to this stuff. But actually, I'm pretty darn good with a yo-yo. I can keep it moving forever.
Oh, nice! That's harder than it looks.
Yep. I can do around Japan, and if I'm really on a roll, I can even do around Europe.
I don't know much about yo-yos, but those little things can really go places, huh?
Oh, yeah. Now that I think about it, there's even a trick called Lunar Lander.
Dang, he even goes all the way to space.
Oh, I didn't realize that this MP3 player was already out in stores. This one's got great specs, too. While I'm at it, might as well snatch up a new amp.
Seems like you're really into this stuff. Whatever it is.
Well, normally your average smartphone's more than enough to play music. But once you start hunting for that hi-fi sound, it becomes a rabbit hole. No end in sight.
Oh, that sounds deep.
Yeah, it's bottomless. But it does make a whole world of difference. Tempted to dive in, Ichiban? My phone's almost dead. Need to find an outlet somewhere. I wonder if they'll ever invent a phone that doesn't need to be recharged.
Oh boy, do I have the perfect gadget for you. Allow me to introduce the paper cup phone.
Are you serious right now?
No, I wasn't. My bad.
I'm just messing with you. I've never tried one of those. Is it fun?
No lie, it kinda is. If you talk loud, you can actually see the string vibrate.
Whoa, so it's even got vibration settings? All right, let's try it.
Hey, if you're down for it. Okay, time to hunt down some materials.
Oh, this is such a cute outfit. It's perfect for hula dancing.
You know how to hula?
On an entry level, yeah. See, dancing's one of my passions. I've done ballet, classical Japanese dance, and even hip-hop. You dance at all, Ichiban?
The most I can do is a few old festival or folk dances.
Huh. Don't think I've tried those. You should teach me sometime.
Sure, but it might not be all that cool to watch, you know?
That's okay. I'll just have fun seeing you demonstrate. Oh, look at all the goodies here. Just like the old-timey sweet shops back home.
You're into Japanese sweets?
Yeah, they're all so bright and colorful. Though I've never actually gone and bought any myself.
Really? Never?
Nope, only read about them in books. I'd love to actually try them sometime.
Then I gotta take you to a real old-fashioned mom-and-pop shop back in Japan. Some even give out bonus prizes. Heck, you can pick up to 300 yen worth of snacks. My treat.
Oh, that's so sweet. No pun intended. Thank you.
Even the hotels and cars are big in Hawaii. Everything's supersized.
Just wait till you try the fast food here. Order a medium and suddenly you've got an extra large. At least by Japanese standards.
Yeah, no kidding. If I lived here a few months, I'd go back home and be like, yo, what'd you do to the food? You use a shrink ray or something?
I bet you would. Too bad we can't shrink the travel time. Oh, look! They sell comics! They even have Japanese manga! Interesting how they changed the covers. Gives the book a different vibe.
Huh, imagine you liking comics.
You know it. What I like is downloading digital manga that's gone out of print. That way I can read as much as I want, anytime. What an age to be alive.
If you say so, old-timer. Say, anything you recommend?
Let's see. As far as ebooks go, I like this one here. Oh, and this one too.
Chi-chan, these are all kids' comics. Nothing but gags and fart jokes.
Well, yeah, so what? They're funny. What's wrong with wanting to laugh?
No. I actually love this stuff. I had no idea this series was still going.
He understands.
Gotta assume the rent around here is pretty high.
Probably. Now you got me curious. I'ma look it up. You ever see a nice home and wonder what it's like to live there?
Yeah, I guess so. It's nice to imagine stuff. Living it up in a place to call your own. I guess a guy can dream.
So, according to this, you'll need to shell out $2,500 a month.
That'd be somewhere over 300,000 yen? Damn, forget that.
Yeah, guess you'll have to keep dreaming. Nothing like the smell of fresh coffee.
I didn't know you were a coffee drinker, Chi-chan.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm happy just staring at it.
Okay.
You know how some cafes use those drip machines? They're pretty enchanting to watch. And different cafes have different ones.
Coffee watching, huh? Guess there's a hobby for everyone. Maybe I should be more observant next time I grab a cup.
Just don't mad dog the barista or they might spill. There's so many pretty flowers out here. All in fresh bloom.
You got a favorite flower, Chi-chan?
What do I like? Maybe roses?
Roses. They sure are classy.
I've actually tried growing some, but it's really hard. They're surprisingly delicate, tricky to water, and a royal pain to prune. You can imagine how proud I was when I finally got them to grow. Makes me wonder if I'll ever have my day in the sun.
Chi-chan?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking out loud. Roses sure are tough, huh?
Even with the barbs and beauty, they still gotta struggle to the top. I think I understand a little better now. Thanks, Chi-chan.
Not sure you need to thank me, but I guess you're welcome. Whoa, killer view! Perfect for snapping a pic with the gang.
Hey, I won't complain. Didn't know you were such a shutterbug.
If you say so. I just feel like it's the right thing to do. Who wouldn't want to save as many happy memories as possible? Especially when times get tough. It's nice looking back on all the fun. That, and it's easier than keeping a diary.
Gotcha. Now let's take a photo. You, me, Tomi, and everyone. Only request. We gotta make it goofy.
Deal. Then let's do it. Thanks, Ichiban. Apparently, this is a great spot to see shooting stars.
Oh, I guess I better have a wish ready.
You should. But I'm terrible at tongue twisters.
Tongue twisters? Where'd that come from?
Well, you have to say your wish 3 times before the shooting star goes away, right?
Oh, like, I wish to wish the wish you wish to wish?
But if you wish the wish the which damn it!
I see what you mean.
Oh, I know. My wish will be to become the master of tongue twisters.
But then you'd have no wishes left.
one of these nights.
Yeah, sounds good to me. There an event going on or what?
It's apparently a really good spot to see shooting stars.
Oh, all right. I remember you saying something about that. We'll go check it out then.
Quick, Ichiban, over here! I found us the perfect spot. Oh, just look at the sky. It's gorgeous out.
So, you come up with a wish yet?
I did think of something, but
Don't want to say it 3 times fast?
you remember. But yeah, I don't know if I can really pull it off. These stars go by in a flash. Afraid I might choke in the heat of the moment.
Could happen. Maybe make your wish easy to say.
What do you mean?
Say your wish was to become a billionaire. Then you could just say, money, money, money. That does seem a bit more doable.
Actually, that is way easier. But doesn't it kind of reek of desperation? If you were a shooting star, would you want to make that wish come true?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't break any rules, but you're right. It lacks sportsmanship.
The idea itself's not bad, though. Thanks for trying to help.
Not a single shooting star yet. The sky sure is great, though.
Yeah, guess the rumors might not be true after all. I was really hoping to see one. Well, let's go. No point in wasting any more time.
Hold up, before that. Well, how about that? Now there's shooting stars everywhere you look, and all the time in the world.
They're spectacular. I wish that I could. I did it! I said my wish, Ichiban. I'm so happy.
Hey, good for you. And what a perfect backdrop up there. Want me to take your picture?
You should be in it too. Let's commemorate wishing on a star. Thank you, Ichiban. I'll treasure this pic forever. And the many more to come.
Yeah, as many as the stars in the sky. Yo, Chichan!
Hey, I already started drinking without you.
Yeah, I can see that. Mind if I join you?
Sure, go for it.
Oh, yeah. The last time it was just the 2 of us drinking, there was a little incident. Let's just say it left me in a real bad spot.
Right. You got drugged and tossed out in public. Buck naked. Maybe you ought to be more careful, just so it doesn't happen again.
Man, that feels like forever ago. A lot sure changed, huh? When I first came to Hawaii, I didn't know a single soul. But now it's like, I've got the whole gang here.
Oh, goes to show you're a real popular guy. You always end up making friends left and right. You make it look so easy. Is it really?
Personally, I think I've got way more enemies.
Yeah, fair. The 2 of us sitting like this actually reminds me of the time I drank with my dad.
Your dad? Oh, you mean the head of the Fujinomiya family?
Well, everyone calls him the chairman. He's surrounded by associates at all times. But his real family? Well, we're just for show.
For real? What the actual heck?
If you're representing the great Fujinomiya group, then you gotta be the perfect dad, adored by all, and especially by your family. We're just accessories to help sell that image. Whenever we take a family photo, there'd be an entire camera crew. Felt like we were posing for a company commercial.
I'm guessing you don't exactly like your dad.
Yep, just about. Can't say we've got a healthy relationship.
Did you drink with your dad a lot?
Huh?
You said this reminded you of that earlier, didn't you?
Oh, guess I did. I only ever drank with him once, though, just before I came here. Didn't even have fun either. Drinking alone with your parent is just awkward.
I wouldn't know. I never had a chance to drink with either of mine.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you guys even talk about then?
What was it again? Stuff about how much our company's stocks were worth? He went on about restructuring, about what sucked, and about making cuts. Maybe that's all he could think about, so that was the only way he could pass the time.
Okay then, but why were you two drinking together in the first place?
My dad invited me out. We didn't know how long I'd be in Hawaii at the time. Since we wouldn't be seeing each other for a while, maybe he wanted to give parenting a shot, even if it was just a formality.
You don't have to be so negative about everything, you know?
You know, I'm kind of jealous of you, Ichiban.
Of who now?
'Cause, like, you love your parents so much. You even came all the way to Hawaii to meet one of them. I don't think I could ever see my parents that way. It's a personal problem, though.
It's not too late to start improving your relationship now. He's still around, right?
Yeah, true. Can't be much different than this. You guys are around the same age, so...
What? No way. Really? How old is your dad, Chi-chan?
A little older than 50?
Oh, guess you're right. Well, I'm almost pushing 50 now.
Having a drink with you is kind of relaxing, Ichiban.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm having a great time too. So don't go drugging me again, all right?
Sorry, but what was that again? I can't keep track of every little incident.
Exactly what a big shot would say. Hey there, Chi-chan.
Hey, you down to drink?
Sure, happy to join you.
Back in Japan, you'd never see me drinking alone with a guy. And now, here we are.
No lie, that's kind of surprising. Things changed when you got here?
Well, the first time we met, it was just us at Akane-san's place, right? After that, it was Dwight.
Dwight? As in Barracuda Dwight?
Do you know any other Dwight?
Oh, right. You tried to make your way into District 5. Kinda reckless to go about it alone. And in a rough place like that, too.
Hey, I might be the sheltered daughter of the Fujinomiya family, but I was trained in self-defense, you know. I had a great instructor. That's why I figured I could look after myself back there.
An instructor?
Yeah, Tenda-san. I call him my Gramps, though. He's been there for me ever since I was born.
Oh, you mean he's like a butler? You know, the ones who always stick by a lady's side?
Yep, pretty much. One of many, too. He was just in charge of my training.
So there were all kinds of servants around then.
I had a tutor to help with my academics, a personal chef, and even my own dedicated tailor for my wardrobe.
Wow. Well, after hearing all that, it's clear you're real high class.
My parents basically left our upbringing in the hands of other people. Most everything I know, I learned from them. Tenda-san's here in Hawaii, actually. Came with me as a chaperone, sorta.
Wait, then isn't he worrying himself sick over you right now?
Yeah, probably. When I first got to Hawaii, I met him from time to time. But nowadays, I've been telling him I'm too busy, and that he's got nothing to worry about.
Bet that made him worry even more.
I do send him updates, though. Like, I'll shoot him a message saying everything's okay.
Well, if he found out about how you've been kicking ass with us this whole time, he'd definitely flip. How old is this guy anyway?
77.
Well, you sure answered that pretty quick.
Only because I just sent him a birthday present. I'm always giving him a hard time, so I figured I ought to gift him a little something. Here, have a look. This is Tenda-san.
I can kind of see how tough he must have been, back in the day.
Well, he's long past his prime. Even I think he's gotten smaller over the years.
Gotcha.
He used to travel all over Japan to train. Don't know if it's true or not, but when he was in Hokkaido, he once sent a bear flying.
Oh, sounds like a tall tale to me, but either way, he sounds like a riot.
My dad and the other servants are always trying to act cool, but he was different. He was the only one who'd tell funny jokes and the only one who'd smile and forgive me if I ever did something stupid.
Sounds like he means a lot to you.
Yeah, he does. I'm sure if you guys met Gramps, you'd get along great. He's real humble, especially around people younger than him. He's always super calm and willing to help out in any way. And, because of that, the poor man was pressured into being my chaperone. I wonder how he's doing right now. At the very least, I hope he's enjoying his stay in Hawaii.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I'd meet up with him if I could, but I don't want my whole family up in my business. I plan on treating him again for his 78th. I'll be sure to get him an even better gift then.
Yeah? What'd you get him for his 77th?
A smartwatch.
Oh, that thing you wear around your wrist, right? And it'll measure your pulse and blood pressure?
It'll even send alerts if it detects any irregularities with your heart.
Pretty smart of you. Bet that makes a great gift for the elderly.
It's even got GPS, so I don't have to keep worrying about him.
Say what?
If he tries to spy and sneak up on me, I'll find out right away.
That's a little cruel, ain't it? I feel bad for the old man.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, am I bugging you, Chi-chan?
Oh, nah, of course not. It's just...
What's up?
Well, Gramps tried to get in touch with me just now. Saying, I'm sure you're busy, but do you think we could still meet?
Right, the butler who works for your family.
Ever since I joined you guys, I haven't gone to visit him in a long time.
He must be real worried about you, Chi-chan.
Yeah, no kidding. You know what else he said? I believe Milady is hiding something from me. All I've told him was that I'm just enjoying my time abroad like a typical exchange student.
I mean, you gotta hand it to the old man. His intuition's pretty sharp.
Yep. My instructor's gotta be the best of the best.
Well, why don't you go visit him once? Just so you can see you're doing okay.
But if I do, he'll probably figure me out. You said it yourself, he's pretty sharp. And if he picks up that something's off, he's gonna have to report it to my family. Basically, nothing good will come from me seeing Gramps right now.
Why don't we just have him join our party? If we laid it all out in the open for him, maybe he'll become our ally. Then we can ask him to keep this a secret from the Fujinomiyas.
Yeah, no. I doubt that'll work out. Gramps is really loyal. I mean, he's stuck by my dad for years.
You sure you want to leave him hanging like this? Wouldn't he try to look for you himself?
I think he'll be fine. He's old and only just started using a smartphone. He doesn't know anyone else in Hawaii, so he'd have a hard time trying to track me down on his own. But all that just means I'm free to do as I please now.
He's reached a ripe old age. Actually, that doesn't make it any better, huh? In fact, he's probably even more lonely.
He probably is, but I want to keep going like this just a bit longer.
Why don't you try sending him something different from usual then?
I don't follow.
You guys have only been sending texts, right? Maybe you could add a video or a picture. Change it up.
Okay, then what do you suggest?
How about we take a group photo with everyone and send it over? Just tell him us guys have been looking out for you.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Seeing me surrounded by a bunch of buffed out dudes? Immediate red flag. He'd probably give me the 3rd degree, and I'd rather not make him any more worried, you know?
Well, even if you don't want to meet him, it probably couldn't hurt to show him at least something.
Yeah, guess you're right. I'll sleep on it. It's kind of funny in a way. My parents never gave a shit about me. Gramps was the only one who cared.
Well, not all family are bound by blood, you know? Hearing you talk about your Gramps reminded me of that. I wasn't related to the man who raised me, Jiro Kasuga. He ran a soap land back in Kamurocho. We definitely had that parent-child bond, you know? At least I thought so.
Ichiban.
If there's even just one person out there who gave a shit about you, then wouldn't that make them family?
Yeah, guess so. Thanks, Ichiban.
What for?
I don't know if Gramps considers me family, but he's definitely important to me. He does deserve more than a wall of text, though. Maybe I'll give him a call from time to time.
That's not a bad idea.
Your suggestion's not so bad either. I think I will send him something a bit more real.
Glad to hear it. That alone makes this all worthwhile.
Thanks for the life lesson today.
Yo, Chi-chan. Something the matter?
Oh, hey. Did you hear everything?
Nah, didn't hear a thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I was on the phone with Gramps, and apparently he heard a pretty disturbing rumor.
Don't tell me it was about you.
Yep. It's kinda old news now, but word got out that I got into District 5 by stealing someone's passport. I guess it's not so much a rumor, you know, since it's true.
Someone's passport, you say? You mean mine?
It doesn't really matter whose. Anyway, he heard about how I was looking for the Barracuda's hideout.
But that stuff's all water under the bridge now. Can't you just tell him it was someone else?
I did. But Gramps is still distraught because the young lady in the rumor sounds just like me. And now he won't believe a single word I say.
Wait, hold up. How did your Gramps even hear about these rumors? I thought he didn't know anyone here in Hawaii.
I probably underestimated him on that front. He's so polite. He can strike up a conversation with just about anyone. Before I knew it, he made himself a friend. Said Jeff told him all about the rumors.
Wait, Jeff? As in taco guy Jeff? The one selling stolen goods?
Yep, the very same. Gramps loved his tacos so much he's been getting them for lunch. Even though he knows that Jeff is kinda shady, he still enjoys talking to him.
Well, damn. A former martial artist, a Fujinomiya butler, and a smooth talker at his age.
I honestly didn't see this coming. Gramps is actually driving me into a corner.
Just tell him you don't know anything. You could probably get by somehow, right?
That's what I thought before, but I might have to change things up now.
Yeah, guess so.
Well, I doubt he's gonna find me anytime soon, so I'm trying not to panic right now.
Huh? Wait a sec. Aren't you worried he'll wind up in danger somehow?
What do you mean?
I mean, your Gramps heard that you went to District 5, right? But since you're not fessing up, what do you think he'll do next?
I don't know.
I'd make my way to District 5 so I could get to the bottom of this.
What?
And once I got my hands on some proof, I'd ask you to tell me the truth.
But there's no way Grams could just wander into a place like that. You've got to steal a passport, or find some dirty cop willing to get you in.
Right, but your Gramps wouldn't know about any of that. He's just gonna try his damnedest to trace your steps. And if there's some barracudas hanging around, I don't know if you'll come out entirely unscathed.
Yeah, for sure. Well, crap. I better try calling him back. I have to tell him that if he's thinking about heading to District 5, don't.
Sorry, did I make you even more worried?
Nah, you're good. I just didn't think something like that could have happened is all. But you brought up a solid point there.
Sounding real inspiring today, Chi-chan.
Maybe because I am. Never thought there'd be a day where I'm the one worrying about him. All of that just made me realize how much time has passed.
You better remember this feeling. Because in times like this, a good drink really hits the spot.
Didn't know that. Guess I'll have to give it a try.
For sure. Yo, Chi-chan, how's it going?
It's going. Can we talk, Ichiban?
Yeah. What's up? Seriously, what's the matter? You're not looking too good.
Well, it's about Grams. I suddenly lost contact with him.
Wait, your Gramps? The same old man working for the Fujinomiya family? What happened?
He's not answering my calls, and the GPS on his smartwatch was switched off. That's never happened before.
Oh, shit. You think maybe he keeled over in his room? Like a seizure or something?
No, unlikely. When I contacted the hotel he's staying at, I asked if one of the employees could check up on him. There was nothing off about the room. They didn't find anyone there either.
Which means
Grams probably tried looking for me and ran into trouble. Remember how he was worried about those rumors about me heading to District 5?
Right, he got all that from Jeff, the taco truck guy. Your Gramps is buddies with him, right?
Yep, you got it.
Wait a sec. Then Jeff might know where he'd be.
Right? That's what I figured too.
Come on, let's book it. You'll feel way better knowing your Gramps is safe and sound, yeah?
Sorry, Ichiban. I keep dragging you into my mess.
We can talk later. Let's hurry. And there's Jeff's truck. Your Gramps had tacos for lunch every day, right?
Well, not every day, but enough to become a friend and not just a regular for sure.
Yo, Jeff. Remember me?
Yup, and the girl with you too. You guys shook up District 5 real good, huh?
Who, us? Maybe we did, I don't know. Anyway, we got something to ask you.
Oh, let me guess. You're looking for another person, right?
Dude, creepy. How'd you even know?
A lot of folks been asking around lately. You're not the only ones looking for someone. See, he been poking around too.
Huh? Hold up. Chi-chan, isn't that old man...
Gramps?
We finally meet again, milady.
So it is him! Why's he here?
No matter how many times I requested we meet, Chitose-sama refused to visit me. That was why I had to devise a scheme of my own.
A scheme?
Yes, one where the elderly butler suddenly cannot be contacted and his smartwatch turned off. In that situation, what would milady think? How would she act? As your butler, I ought to know at least that much. And sure enough, you made your way here, all for my sake.
So, you're telling me you've been here waiting for me this entire time?
For as long as I could. Whenever I couldn't be here, Jeff would try to pinpoint your whereabouts.
Him of all people? But why?
Who'd let an old man like him worry himself sick? Besides, the two of us are brothers for life. Every single time he stops by, he actually compliments my tacos. So I figure I'd lend him a hand, help him look for this rascal of a young lady he's soft for. And if you folks happen to show up here, I got some help to, make sure you stick around.
Hold up. Why do they look ready to throw down?
These guys are really fond of this old man too. He loves tacos and pays well. Plus, he might be pushing 80, but he's damn strong.
Jeff here told me something interesting. That a Japanese man with shrub-like hair was desperately chasing after Milady. That would be you, I presume.
What? Yes, but... well, look, the two of us are buddies now.
You cretin who dares swindle the Fujinomiya heiress. I will have you apologize on your knees after due punishment.
Better not take him lightly. That old man's tough as nails. I mean, my friends here are like infants compared to him. Hell, he even sent the bear flying back in the day.
Wow, you actually believe that story?
Yep, no reason to doubt him.
Well, that's not important right now. Gramps, sir, I'm not here to fight you. I'm sure this is all a big misunderstanding.
Right, it has to be. I mean, Ichiban's my friend. Please, just calm down.
With all due respect, milady, I am quite concerned about you. I know not what honeyed words he uttered to you, but you claiming him as your friend is inconceivable. This may get rather rough, but I hope that at the very least, this will open your eyes.
Gramps!
Do you remember the self-defense techniques I taught you? It's been some time since our last lesson, but do allow me to give you another demonstration.
Chijon, he's kind of different from what I expected. I thought you said he was modest and kind.
Our meeting is most unfortunate, but when I see my lady in danger, I vowed to bring hell's fury upon your head.
Go get him, old man. I'm rooting for you, Kiki Shrubby ass.
How could this have happened? To think I'd fall like this.
You all right, sir? Not gonna lie, you were damn strong.
Gramps, please don't push yourself any harder. You're not young anymore. Don't worry about me either.
Well done. It seems you've retained what I taught you. In fact, your skills have greatly improved. Seeing that puts my mind at ease.
Excuse me, Gramps. Sir, I'm not trying to do Chitose-san here. We've gone through a lot together. She's even been lending me a hand. I wouldn't try anything. I swear.
I see. Then in that case, would you please remove yourself from a lady's side? Immediately.
You see...
I'm sorry, Gramps, but I can't do that. You see, I betrayed Ichiban and his friends before, and gave them so much trouble. I have to make up for what I did, in any way I can. I'm the one who begged them to let me stay with them.
Chijon...
Chitose-sama, what exactly have you been doing here in Hawaii?
Well, a lot of things happened, but, long story short, I'm more or less trying to leave the nest.
The nest? Meaning the Fujinomiya family?
Yeah. I can't tell them about a lot of things I've done. Or even you, Gramps. I'm sorry.
Is that right? Well then, I am very glad to hear you say so.
Huh?
The days we spent supporting you, milady, have finally come to fruition. Education is intended to teach the child independence. In doing so, they will be able to choose their own path. Of course, the fact that you will no longer be in my care saddens me immensely.
I really am sorry for worrying you so much. And thank you for everything.
I'm afraid your words are wasted on me. I humbly request for you to please tell your father that instead. He's been beside himself with worry, Chitose-sama.
My family and me, we're just accessories. We only exist to make my dad look good. Nothing but props to show the crowd that a successful exec can have a happy family. You've seen it yourself, haven't you?
Are you perhaps referring to the family photos, the ones taken by an intimidating number of professionals? I do recall how you often complained that it felt like a set for some commercial.
He'd always demand fixes to those photos. In fact, he's like that with pretty much everything he does. The Fujinomiya name comes first and foremost. Everything else can come second, third, whatever. He's willing to edit and fabricate anything, all so he can look better. Isn't that right? That's why the...
Chi-chan?
That is why the Tatara channel uploaded that video, to expose the Fujinomiya group. Your father recently told me that he has his suspicions regarding this Tatara's identity. It is likely an insider, one who knows the Fujinomiya group well, and one who has expressed hostility towards him and the company itself.
I wonder who that could be.
He said that if such a person happened to be this Tatara, then that expose might very well be his just desserts.
My dad said all that? He actually blamed himself?
Only when he was reflecting on how he could have possibly antagonized Tatara did he realize that. And ever since then, I could see that he has been quite sullen about it. Of course, the blow dealt to the group may have played a part in it, but I certainly doubt that was the only factor.
But, Gramps, why are you telling me all this?
Indeed. Why am I? Perhaps there was no reason to inform you. However, allow me to say this. I believe you and your father still have a chance to talk things out. If the both of you continue to build up your walls, then you may lose the opportunity to conquer them.
Yeah, guess so.
I only wished to speak with you face to face so that I could tell you that myself.
Okay, so you decided to give me another lesson in self-defense while you were at it.
My apologies.
Something on my face?
I may not know who you are. However, the moment we clashed, I could discern that you are not one for deception. I shall refrain from prying for now. So please, look after Milady in my stead.
You got it, sir. You can count on me.
Much obliged. Furthermore, there is something I must clear up with you. In my younger years, I did, in fact, lift up and throw a bear. Do not underestimate me.
Well, I'll be damned. My bad. Didn't mean to doubt you.
The two of you, take care now.
Dude, are all Japanese samurai just like him? I would believe it if you told me.
I don't know. I've never met a samurai before.
Come on, brother. Would he kill you to play along?
Sorry, Ichiban, for dragging you into even more trouble.
No worries. All that matters is that your Gramps is okay. But man, was he lively! I can't believe he's that strong at that age.
Well, he is a Fujinomiya butler. Makes me proud to hear you sing his praises.
You're finally starting to smile a bit more, Chi-chan.
Huh?
Well, you weren't in a good place before, were you? Always feeling like you weren't good enough.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was AG's spy this whole time. Everyone said they forgave me, but I still feel like I've got to own up to everything I've done.
I'm pretty sure I told you something like this before, but you don't have to be so negative all the time. You got the best of the best in your corner.
Guess you're right, Ichiban.
Yeah? You hear that, guys?
Yeah, we got your back.
Come on now, don't go keeping some crucial info from the rest of us.
Agreed.
What the heck? You guys are all ready to clink glasses?
Well, then you can count me in too.
Hey, who invited you to the party?
Ah, it's all good, man. The more the merrier, right?
Oh, yeah, fine. Should have figured.
Hey, now you're catching on, Tomizawa. Fast learner, aren't you?
If I can let my guard down, you can too, Chitose-san. And you've been doing great.
Well, thank you very much.
Anyway, you guys ready? Cheers!
Yeah,
Cheers.
Thanks, Ichiban.
Don't mention it.
Lately, I've been going over everything that's happened. You know, since I came to Hawaii. From meeting you guys to running around town, the whole thing's been unforgettable. Seriously, thank you so much for taking me back in. Means the world after I did such awful things to you.
Hey, we're good, remember? You also stuck your neck out for us, Chi-chan. You're someone we can count on. Though you do have a knack for causing trouble.
Maybe, but you'll always come help me out, right?
Say the word. Let's make sure we're always there for each other. Cool?
Cool.